Have you ever felt that crushing moment when you realize you're not truly part of the family you married into? At my mother-in-law's extravagant birthday dinner in Rome, my seat was deliberately missing. My husband, Alexander, chuckled lightly. "Oops, guess we miscounted," as the family erupted in knowing laughter. I stood there, took a deep breath, and said calmly, "Seems I'm not family," before walking out with unbreakable poise. 30 minutes later, their faces turned ghostly white when they discovered I'd canceled the entire event, venue, catering, everything. "Seems I'm not family," I repeated, my voice steady despite the storm raging inside my chest. The words echoed in that exclusive Roman restaurant as 12 pairs of eyes stared back at me with expressions from shock to thinly veiled triumph. My husband Alexander's casual chuckle as he'd said, "Oops, guess we miscounted," still rang in my ears as I turned and walked away from the table where no chair awaited me. The humiliation scorched through my veins as I left the restaurant, but not one tear escaped. Instead, a fierce calm enveloped me as I pulled out my phone and opened the event management app I'd built my career on. I had 30 minutes before they'd catch on, and that was plenty. Before we dive in, thank you for being part of this powerful journey on Silver Mind Stories. Sometimes the greatest strength emerges when we finally claim our true worth. If you've ever felt like an outsider peering in, this story will speak to you deeply. Before we follow Isabella's transformation from Boston's elite event planner to a woman seizing her dignity in Rome, hit subscribe and join our community. We celebrate tales of self-discovery and quiet, unstoppable power. Now, let's peel back the layers of a marriage polished for appearances. My name is Isabella Vanderbilt. 5 years ago, I was just Isabella Grant, founder of Lux Celebrations, Boston's premier event planning company. I'd built it from scratch after funding my own business school. Every glamorous gala, flawless corporate event, and high society wedding in Boston carried my unseen mastery. My knack for discretion, precision, and making the impossible happen made me the choice for the city's upper crust. That's how I met Alexander Vanderbilt at the charity gala I orchestrated for Boston Children's Hospital. Tall, with impeccably styled dark hair and a smile that warmed his eyes, Alexander exuded the relaxed assurance of lifelong wealth. He was charming in that polished way of inherited privilege, yet genuinely intrigued by my work. "You're the genius behind this?" he asked, sweeping his hand over the enchanted ballroom at the Four Seasons. "My mother needs someone for her upcoming charity event. I believe I've found her." One project snowballed into many for the Vanderbilt family. Boston old money, roots in shipping and railroads. Their wealth was understated, visible in the refined quality of their possessions and effortless grace in their circles. Our romance sparked 6 months later. Alexander pursued me with the intensity he applied to the family investment firm. Red flags appeared early. His mother Catherine's thinly veiled disdain when Alexander introduced me as his girlfriend. Offhand remarks about my modest origins. The raised eyebrows when society learned I was dating a Vanderbilt. "You've risen far," Catherine said at our first couples dinner, smile cold. So admirably American. I overlooked them. I was in love. Alexander seemed unlike his family, progressive, unconcerned with pedigree. When he proposed 11 months later, I accepted, pushing down the doubt that I'd never fully belong. The wedding was the season's pinnacle. I orchestrated most details myself, trusting no one else. Catherine critiqued endlessly, venue to contemporary, menu to daring, guest list lacking elite names. I conceded where possible, stood firm on what mattered. Alexander mediated but seldom challenged her outright. Afterward, the belittling grew structured. They'd hire my firm, yet second-guess choices, alter plans abruptly, steal credit for my concepts. At gatherings, my views were sought, then ignored. My career dismissed as a cute pastime. Isabella has such talent for events, Catherine would patronize to friends, patting my hand, like our personal planner in the family. Alexander never defended me. That's Mom's way, he'd dismiss later. Don't take it personally. But it was deeply personal and worsened. Planning Catherine's 70th in Rome was to be my triumph, a lavish week in the Eternal City, peaking at a Michelin-starred dinner overlooking the Colosseum. I invested fully, tapping every connection, even using my firm's credit for holds when payments lagged. Cracks surfaced then. Delayed deposits, vendors inquiring. Alexander waved it off as accountant caution overseas. But an open laptop revealed truth. Failed investments, remortgaged properties, maxed out credit, Vanderbilt wealth evaporating. I continued, convincing myself explanations would come post-celebration. Then, Rome flight morning, Alexander showering, his phone pinged. Preview from E, college ex Evelyn, family favorite, expected match before me, can't wait for Rome, told her yet? I checked, months of texts, future plans, a baby due in 4 months. Screenshots sent to myself, traces erased, smile fixed, I boarded with them. Outside the restaurant, choice made, no confrontation yet. Let it play, I'd be prepared. Flight landed at Fiumicino as sunset gilded Rome. I'd organized luxury transport for the Vanderbilt group, Catherine and William, sister Olivia with husband James, brother Nicholas with wife Laura, aunts and uncles. Sleek Mercedes convoy awaited. Catherine's first words, I specified hotel cars. These look ordinary. I swallowed retort. Hotel glitch. These from elite service for diplomats. Ignored as she conferred with William, excluding me. Hotel de Russi delivered 5-star perfection I'd curated. Champagne, luggage handled, suites with prime views, welcome baskets of delicacies, tailored itineraries. Catherine tossed hers aside. We'll wing it. The family knows Rome well. Our suite stunning, terrace over Spanish steps, fresh blooms, Alexander's favorite Barlow. Phone buzzed. He stepped out for hushed call. Work? Investment matters, evading eyes. Welcome dinner at charming trattoria in Trastevere, first overt exclusion. Seating shifted, me isolated, separated by relatives. Inside jokes, past Italy trips sans me. When I joined activity talk, Olivia cut in. We've switched to family shopping over Vatican tour. Family shopping? Catherine smoothly. Our tradition. You'd be bored. Handle birthday details. That's your strength. Pattern persisted. Alexander gone mornings. Notes about father meetings. Family vanished on spontaneous outings. All informed but me. Lobby whispers halting at my approach. Dinners rerouted for old friends eyeing me curiously. Third morning, Alexander rushed out, briefcase open. Inside, draft divorce papers, paltry settlement, script for Alexander announcing amicable split at dinner. Catherine's birthday, my staged Caldwell funeral, wait, Vanderbilt exit. Trembling, I photographed pages. Black and white plan, public humiliation minimized for them, maximized for me. No confrontation, instead systematic evidence gathering. Daily sweet excuses, uncovering more. Offshore transfers, asset liquidation emails, Catherine's note to Alexander welcoming Evelyn post-unpleasantness. Mask on, I oversaw preparations, flowers, manager meetings, menu approvals, building evidence arsenal. Distracted queries blamed for details. Birthday morning bright. Early rise, day full. Private Borghese tour, vineyard lunch, hotel prep for dinner. As planner, early restaurant arrival needed. In business center, printing. Overheard Catherine at concierge. 12 seats, not 13. Original irrelevant. My chart final. No issue, discussed with son. Wife won't stay. Family matter. No questions. Ice in veins. Missing seed deliberate. Core of the plan. My voluntary exit. Laptop closed. Composed walk to elevator. Phone out. New arrangements. They wanted memorable? I'd make it legendary. Their way, no more. Arrived aroma early. Rooftop Coliseum panorama in sunset amber. Inspected details, calligraphy cards, Catherine's peonies and roses, chilling champagne, confirmed menu, masterful cake. Satisfaction, Senora Vanderbilt? Marco asked. Perfect, I said. Last Vanderbilt event. Pride demanded of excellence. Hotel return, emerald gown donned, bought for the night, makeup steady. Mirror reflection, 5 years fighting rejection, hardened, not broke me. Family lobby meet, on time, all waiting. Catherine radiant in Chanel, diamond sparkling. Alexander's eyes widened. Memory or calculation? Isabella, stunning. Catherine air-kissed. Cars await. Short drive, forced chatter on excluded activities. Elevator up, Alexander's hand on back. Once loving, now staged. Doors opened, terrace magic under stars, Coliseum eternal, grandeur and falls fitting. Catherine entered to applause, to round table for 13. Followed Alexander to mother's side, my spot empty,